guy intentionally placed a pen on top of a trash can, but right after he left, a cab drove by, and the splash of water knocked the pen off, which caught the attention of an old man nearby. He stood up ready to pick it up. Then a cyclist passed by, and since he couldn't stop in time, he bumped into the old man, falling onto a fruit stand nearby. A homeless guy saw this, and went over to pick up the fallen fruit. The owner of the stand saw him, and rushed over to stop him. For a moment, everyone was sitting in a chaotic mess. Then a bus passed by. The driver curiously glanced over, but didn't notice the traffic light ahead had already turned red. A woman was hit and killed on the spot. This seemed like a regular accident, but in reality, it's a method of committing a crime. Once the target person showed up, the man started observing the surroundings, calculating all the possible accidents that could happen. The traffic lights, the bus, the old man drinking coffee, and the little puddle on the road. All these seemingly unrelated things, but when combined, they can turn the impossible into possible. Soon, the police arrived at the scene. Based on witness statements and the investigation, they concluded it was an accident, but the pen that had fallen on the ground caught the attention of the police because of the accident a few days ago. In another accident, a pen had also fallen to the ground. Could all the accidents be caused by this pen? But a colleague said, the chances of that happening are nearly zero, because there were so many pedestrians and vehicles at that intersection. With all the factors involved, they also had to consider everyone's reactions. If this accident was planned, God must be behind this. Before they could finish talking, another bus accident happened. Everyone rushed to the scene, but this time, something was different. There were no fatalities at the scene. They asked all the passengers. None of them had seen the pen. They must have been too nervous. It's normal for traffic accidents to happen in the city. But suddenly, the pen slowly rolled out from under a car. Lisa immediately realized something was off. She guessed, if all this is connected, then the killer's plan might not be over yet, because no one has died in this accident. Lisa looked around, and suddenly noticed a man on the bridge who seemed very suspicious. He was staring ahead intently. Lisa followed his gaze. She ran towards the overpass, and the man, realizing he had been exposed, immediately threw his bike off the bridge. But he didn't run away. Instead, he waited for the police to arrive. Just when the police were about to arrest him, he seemed to be calculating something. Then, without hesitation, he jumped off the overpass.